turned on my camera because the network connection isn't capable of that, it seems. So we're doing it audio only. I got a message there on my screen saying, well, your network connection isn't that good. So I turned down the video for that. Hope you don't mind. It was only me you could see, so that's okay. Yeah, welcome. New episode, Love Your Love Muscle, on a Thursday this time. Actually, on the time we normally do our show called Just Meditate, where we do simple meditation techniques and talk about meditation, how you can keep doing meditation, do a daily meditation practice. But this time we're doing Love Your Love Muscle because, as you noticed, I am traveling. I am not where I normally am, and I love traveling. Traveling is a passion of mine and falls in line with my manifestation work that I've been doing a big portion of my life. And how did I get started with that? Well, I noticed that stuff with manifestation works when you connect your heart to your brain, which is yet another passion of mine. That connecting my heart to my brain was what started my adventure and gave me also a passion for life, because I found out by doing that, by doing heart brain coherence, by connecting my heart to my brain, I am capable of living life much fuller, uh, sucking up much more of life as well, being in tune with life. And that in tune with life is actually what brought me to the manifestations techniques, because connecting the heart to your brain is just the start of it. When I noticed that I was more in tune with life, more in tune with the universe, I also noticed that my former work, I worked at a hospital in the cancer care, and I became, well, not tired of it, but I wanted to do something else. There were some things going on at my work which I could tolerate, but I was thinking, well, if I could do something else, I would grab that opportunity. And a friend of mine asked me, well, what do you like? What would you like to do? What kind of job? Well, I would say I can see myself. And when I say that, when I can see myself, when you put that in a sentence, then magic happens. I can see myself traveling more, but also working from home, having a little bit more freedom when it comes to work times, uh, and yeah, such kind of a job. And also have more time to pursue my other passions, which is teaching people heart brain coherence, teaching people how to connect the heart to their brains, because what I've experienced with it gave me a drive to teach this stuff to other people, because it is actually so basic and such a fulfillment in your life that why should people not learn that at school? Even why should kids not learn this at school? So that's one of my, yeah, what thrives me and drives me in this life, is to teach this to people, that also they can get more fulfillment in life, get a happier life, and start manifesting and transforming their lives. That's also where the term transformational meditation and the transformational meditation group comes from. So what happened after I said, well, I can see myself traveling more, I can see myself having a little bit more freedom when it comes to work hours, and maybe work a little bit more from home as well. Well, exactly that what happened. I got the opportunity to still stay in healthcare because I love that very much, but go more to the IT side of it. So I changed my workplace and I had to travel much more with that as well. In addition, I also got the chance to travel more with my meditation courses and workshops, not only in Norway, but also I was able to travel abroad and give courses and workshops there, which I'm still doing, and even traveled to very remote places where you wouldn't think people would live actually, and gave workshops to very small groups with people that are very, very yeah, interested in meditation and yoga and all that sort of stuff. It was amazing. Actually, those are the best memories I have of going to those small places where just a few people live, but they're so grateful and so interested in everything you do and what they get to do. That it's yeah, it's amazing. So yeah, passion. So that's my passion: meditation, heart-brain coherence, um, traveling. I posted on Vero recently. Oh, let me update the fortune cookie with some stuff there as well. I can do that now while my camera is off. Let me see. So there you go. Hello, Jennifer. Hello, Les. Sorry I didn't say hi to you before. Good to have you here. Um, Traveling. I recently traveled and I posted about that on Vero, a social app and community I adore very much. Very creative and wonderful people there, wonderful to connect with. And I wrote there that when I travel, it doesn't have to be in Norway where I live, but also other parts of the world. I like to suck up the cultures, get to know the culture where am in, learn about the people, learn about what is their passions, what is their life, how is it living in that country, the local food, everything. Actually, you get a much better view of the world when you travel to remote places, countries where tourists normally don't get, that you only have seen in the news or in the newspapers. If you travel to those countries, you will notice that what you read in the media and what you hear in the media is just, well, very skewed uh, picture of what a country really is like and what the people really are like. So that's if you get the opportunity to travel, if you are so lucky, if it's your passion to travel, go ahead and do it because you learn so much and it's an enrichment of your life. So let's go and find our passion, shall we? What is your passion? If you listen to me, you noticed I have several passions. And when they say, well, you can only have one, I say, well, because I have so many passions, let me just say that I have a passion for life, which is also a thing that people have that are healthy and well in every way. If you notice, if you look at people who are almost never sick, or even people that have healed themselves, um, uh, you will notice, and when you ask a little bit, actually they have a passion for life, life itself. They are curious, they are excited about things, not only in their life, but also about things happening in other people's life. Um, it's a quality, and it gives a state of being that helps you with your immune system. It helps you with life itself. And when you get into a depression, for example, there is no passion for life, and it's hard to get that passion back. But with meditation and especially connecting your brain to your heart again, or your heart to your brain, maybe the better order for things, you will notice you get that passion for life back. And then you get on that roller coaster and it only goes up and up and up. And you get out of that depression pretty quickly when you start getting a passion for life again. So let's try finding our passion. Those that are listening in, I noticed that I all of a sudden have like 350 followers on Fireside. So thank you so much for following me. Thank you so much for your interest. I know you can't all be here when I'm live, but if you find the time one day, please come and join us and type in the Q&A, type a few questions, give a comment, uh, use the reaction buttons, and come and join us, because a group meditation live is so powerful and so good. As people might have noticed with our intention session sometimes, that when we are with a group of people, that the meditation is so nice and so strong as well. A passion for life, a passion. Let's find your passion. And we do that by asking our heart a question. Um, Normally, I say, well, if you ask your heart a question, tap into your intuition. Ask a question that your heart can answer yes or no to. If you can do that, because that's always a very good way of asking a question, uh, tapping into your intuition. But with finding your passion, you might not find it so easy to create questions that can be answered with yes or no. At the same time, I wouldn't ask your heart, what is my passion? Because then you would not get a real answer. But you can ask your heart, for example, before you ask your heart, you can think about some of the things you love doing in life. When I was in Budapest recently, we ate breakfast at a small restaurant called Grumpy. And the owner of that restaurant was also the chef. And she had a passion for cooking, not only for cooking, but making food for guests. And could really see that she had a passion, because we ate their breakfast every day of our stay there. And what happened was that we saw that the waitresses and waiters that were there, they were new every day. After a few days, known people came back again. But she was there every day from, I think, 9 in the morning to 9 in the evening, making food for people. And she was so happy, just a happy person, always saying hi when we came in, saying goodbye. Do you come back tomorrow? Yes, of course, because the food was delicious. So she doesn't only have a passion for making food, but also for treating people for and a good time with that food. And you could really see that's a passion, and what that was driving her, and that's also why she could, most likely why she can, because she still works there, can work from 9 to 9 every day, 6 days a week. It was amazing. But that's what a passion does to you. You always have energy for your passion. And when you have a passion for life, you always have energy for life. And that is a healing energy that is so healthy. Ask your heart a question. You can ask, is this passion, is this activity I do a passion of mine? And you listen to your heart. And the first thing that comes up, yes or no, that's in 95% of the cases the correct answer. If you start to analyze, or you notice you're not happy with that answer, and you start analyzing, then forget about it. Because when you try to in yourself forcefully change that answer because you don't like it, then you're not into a meditative state, because you just are one with the flow. So the information that comes in through your intuition is that what is at that time the most correct information for you. So you can ask yourself first, what do I like? What do I love doing in life? Do I love to cook for people? Is that my passion? Do I like making jewelry, for example? Is that my passion? Do I love my job so much? I go with a smile to my work every day. Is that my passion? Or maybe you can ask your heart, do I have a passion for life? So let's do it. Let's get into our guided meditation. Find a comfortable position. Make sure you have good enough support. And move your body. Just settle down, settle down. right? Now take a nice deep inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Lower your shoulders, loosen your jaw, close your eyes. Take another nice deep inhale through your nose. And breathe out through your mouth. And just sigh as you lower your shoulders even more, relax even more. Breathe all the way out, all the way out. And then breathe in again through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. And relax further, settle down, settle down. Feel yourself getting centered. All the way out and then breathe normally. Breathe normally like you usually do. It's okay if you breathe through your nose or your mouth. And now breathe slower and deeper. So try to breathe a little slower and deeper than you usually would do. Settling down even more, centering yourself even more. And slowing down your breath just tells your body that it is in a safe place. Settle down, settle down. Also notice where in your body you feel your breath the most. Maybe you feel your breath the most in your nostrils. Maybe you feel your breath the most in the back of your throat. Or maybe you feel your breath the most in your chest or your tummy. Just notice where in your body you feel your breath the most. Put your focus on that spot. That point in your body where you feel your breath the most. And notice how you are breathing through that point. Notice the colder air flowing in, the warmer air flowing out. Nice, calm, deep breaths. Lovely. Follow your breath for a little while. And if you notice that your mind has wandered off, your thoughts begin to be all over the place, don't judge yourself, that's okay. And it's good that you notice it, because then you can get back to your breath again and continue where you left off. Follow your breath. Know that this is normal, that during silence parts of a meditation that all thoughts are coming up. And actually, the more you worry about those thoughts coming up, the more thoughts are coming up. So relax into it. Just become the observer of any thoughts and feelings that might come up. Be the observer. You are not your thoughts. Be the observer. Don't engage with them. Get back again to that point where you feel your breath the most, that focus point. And now let's move that focus point, let's move our focus into our heart space. So become more aware of your heart. Sense it. Become more aware of it. And you can help by putting your hand on your chest right there where your heart is. Focus on your heart and just imagine that you are breathing through your heart. Imagine breathing in through your heart, out through your heart, in through your heart, and out through your heart. Continue breathing through your heart. Nice, calm, deep breaths. And by having that special focus on our heart rhythm variation becomes very harmonious, becomes very coherent. Since our heart is connected to our nervous system, and our nervous system is connected to all our other organs, also the brain. And if you realize that your brain and your heart communicate with each other, that there goes 5 times more information from the heart to the brain than the other way around, then you know that your heart is a very important organ. And strengthening that connection between our heart and our brain, and for some people really reconnecting the heart to the brain, has a profound effect on our lives. We become more resilient, not only against diseases because we boost our immune system, but also against stress, emotional stress, physical stress. Just because that connection between the heart and the brain, a brain listening better to the information from the heart, which contains our intuition, our feelings, emotions, but also the information from feelings and emotions around us, the energies around us, because our heart is electric and functions as an antenna and transmitter. So keep breathing through your heart, and you might think a little bit about your passions. Are they really your passions? Go think about what you like to do in your life. What gives you joy? Just ask yourself, what gives me joy? What activities I am doing in my life give me joy? Which activities that I do give me joy or provide me with appreciation? Give me a feeling of gratitude, care, compassion, love. Just give it some thought as you continue breathing through your heart. Maybe there's only one thing, maybe there are several things. That's okay too. So if you have a little list, even if it's only one thing you like to do that gives you joy, let's ask our heart that first question. You can ask it as if, like, is this what I enjoy so much? My passion? And listen right away, and the first thing that comes up, the first thought, the yes or no that comes up is the answer. So go ahead, breathe through your heart. You have this list in your mind's eye. Just run down that list and ask yourself, ask your heart, dear heart, is this one of my passions or a passion? Go ahead and notice the first answer that comes up. There you go. I'll be quiet for a few minutes and then I'll be back. Okay, very good. Finish your question if you were doing that. And again, first answer that comes up is the correct one. Okay. Now take that answer or those answers with you as we slowly get back. And we do that by becoming more aware of the room you are in, becoming more present in the room you are in, noticing any sounds in the room you are in. Start to breathe normally again. Maybe take a nice inhale, and as you exhale, slowly move your body back and forth to become more present. And wiggle with your fingers and toes. When you are ready, open your eyes. Welcome back. Welcome back. All right. Great work, everyone. Thumbs up if you're back. Great. If you have a question, you can ask that as well. The Q&A, or ask to come online. Put you in. Hope you enjoyed that. Welcome back, Jennifer. Welcome back, Les. Great work. So, you might contemplate, of course, about those answers. And maybe you're wondering why I got a no. Well, this is clearly something I enjoy. Yeah, but maybe that's not your real passion. Maybe it's something else. But nevertheless, you enjoy doing it, and that's okay. You will also be surprised that if you got a no, that continuing doing heart brain coherence meditation, focusing on your heart, reconnecting and making that connection between your heart and your brain stronger, you will notice that you might find even something that gives you more joy than what you currently have. And then you think back about this meditation, about the questions you ask your heart, and think, wow, that no was correct. Very well. Therefore, there's never a wrong answer. If you think like, oh, why is it the no? Or why is it the yes? Sooner or later, you will notice that the answer was correct. Wonderful. Well, I'm still traveling next week as well. And if my internet connection is just as good as today, I will be back again with either a Love Your Love Muscle or a Just Meditate session next week. Not sure exactly when, because that has everything to do with my work schedule, traveling schedule. But just I'll keep you posted. In the fortune cookie on Fireside, you see my Vero account and my Mastodon account. So if you have Mastodon or if you have Vero, you can follow me there and stay up to date as well. Of course, Fireside itself also give you a notice when a new show is planned. Wonderful. Take a good care. Have a wonderful rest of your day and evening. Be safe, and I hope to see you back somewhere next week. Take good care, everyone. Namaste.